Three news stories for you. Firstly, some viewers have been talking about Ethiopian economy. They have sent questions as well. I'll talk a little about Ethiopian economy because yesterday IMF released GDP growth forecast for different countries. Ethiopian GDP growth forecast has been withheld by IMF. Why is that? Secondly, Amhara Oromo ethnic tensions in Amhara region are on the rise, especially in Oromia special zone and North Shua zone of Amhara region. It's an important development because when TDF is trying to get close to DASI, if these Amhara Oromo tensions rise in Oromia special zone, North Shua zone, it means that we could see TDF making use of these tensions. We have two news stories about this development. Some protests have been carried out in West Gojam. And secondly, agricultural harvest of some Amhara farmers have been set on fire in North Shua zone of Amhara region. Amhara news sources are accusing OLA. Lastly, selfie guy is back. Volde Gabriel Gebru, who has been sharing pictures of captured ENDF weaponry. In the background, he has been sharing selfies with captured ENDF weapon in the background. He has shared a video message. Amhara news sources were claiming that he had been captured by ENDF Amhara forces, but he has returned. I'll share his video message. Lastly, a statement from Geta Choreda, who says that entire Eastern Command has been destroyed by TDF. We'll talk about that. Firstly, viewers, International Monetary Fund has released GDP growth forecast of countries for the next 4 years. IMF has withheld Ethiopian economy's growth forecast for the next 4 years. Why is that? The other countries whose growth forecast has been withheld are Afghanistan, Libya, and Syria. The three countries are those where economies have been ravished because of the war. There is uncertainty, instability. That is why in the three countries there is no certainty about economic growth. So IMF is basically saying that Ethiopian economy is in shambles like economies in Afghanistan, Libya, and Syria. What does it mean for Ethiopia? It means that international investors will not invest in Ethiopia. They will hesitate to invest in Ethiopia because when international investors invest in a country, they definitely assess the economy, the potential in an economy. So they'll hesitate to invest in Ethiopia. Ethiopia will lose international investment. Secondly, in coming days, two key decisions are to be made by the US regarding Ethiopian economy. US could withdraw AGWA trade facilities given to Ethiopia. Some Ethiopian products are exported to Ethiopia, especially textile products, without any duty imposed by the US. And Ethiopia could lose these relaxations. So Ethiopian economy will take a serious hit. And then Joe Biden's executive order is also come into force in coming days. We could see trade restrictions, economic sanctions on Ethiopian government. That is why IMF says that Ethiopian economy is as bad as the economies in Afghanistan, Libya, and Syria. Economic forecast for Somalia has been released by IMF viewers. You know what's happening in Somalia. There is instability across Somalia. But now, according to IMF, Ethiopian economy is performing worse than Somali economy, especially in coming days. According to IMF, Ethiopian economy could be more in trouble as compared with Somali economy or economy in South Sudan. Secondly, was Amhara Oromo ethnic tensions in Amhara region are on the rise. It's an important development because TDF is getting close to South Wollo, where there is presence of large number of Oromos. Oromos live in South Wollo, Oromia Special Zone, North Shore Zone of Amhara region. There is presence of large number of Oromo ethnic group members. Two incidents have happened over the past few days. Firstly, in Oromia, clashes occurred between Amharas and Oromos in East Valaga. More than a dozen casualties were also reported. Then protests started in Gojam, reportedly in West Gojam in Bore town. People protested against government. People said that why is that Ethiopian government is unable to protect Amharas, and Amharas are being killed by Oromos in East Valaga. Oromos say that the killed in East Valaga, they were mostly Oromos, not Amharas. Then yesterday in North Shua zone of Amhara region, in a town, large amount of agricultural harvest has been set on fire, and it is being said that Oromo Liberation Army fighters, OLA fighters, are behind this damage. Name of the place where this incident has happened is Majate viewers. Majate is locality, Ifratana Gidam district, North Shua zone. Here agricultural harvest worth 500,000 Ethiopian birrs has been set on fire. Local authorities are accusing OLA that OLA has penetrated North Shua zone. Well, if you are accusing OLA, it means that OLA has its presence in North Shua zone, in Oromia Special Zone. Government officials say that OLA fighters, they entered North Shua from Oromia Special Zone and they then set this harvest on fire. It means that there is presence of Oromo Liberation Army in North Shua Zone, especially in Oromia Special Zone. And if TDF somehow takes control of DASI, it can easily join hands with OLA in Oromia Special Zone. In a previous video, I informed you about OLA organizing in these two places, especially in Oromia Special Zone. So, Amhara, Oromo tensions are rising and people are turning against Ethiopian government as well, Amhara regional government as well, that these bodies, these governments are not protecting Amharas. We have seen protests in which people chanted slogans against Ethiopian government in the past as well. And this time we could see such protests as well. Lastly was selfie guy is back, TDF fighter by the name of Volde Gabriel Gabru, who shared several of his pictures with captured ENDF weaponry, has returned. Amhara news sources were claiming that he had been captured, but he has shared a video message. He says that he is alive. He has not been arrested by ENDF Amhara forces. I'll share this video message with you. Lastly, Getta Choreda is making claim after claim. He says that entire eastern command of ENDF has been destroyed. So there is no way that ENDF can recover. And large number of ENDF soldiers have been taken prisoner. TDF has taken new territories in Amhara. Both sides are making very tall claims, viewers. I see these claims as a sort of announcement that the two sides have something big in the pipeline. We could see something big in the pipeline, which is in the pipeline in coming days. TDF is planning something big on Dasi, Kambolcha, and other fronts to the south of Dasi, Kambolcha, to the east of Dasi, Kambolcha. In today's live chat session, we'll discuss in detail the something big which is in the pipeline. What is TDF planning and what is ENDF planning? Join me for this live chat session at 1400 hours GMT. Watch the video message shared by a selfie guy. Thanks for watching.
تجرالي ودجر اللي بحال على جنبار يزلقه قد ما حدا ورحي تقول نوركو محرامي حمشة شو اللي بوتاتات أو وليا أبو حرا سفر اللي بوتاتات سدز نوركو مسو حساتي المال أي تماريخ يلو محرامي ده سفر اللي لأي أيقونن